Okay, all right, my cable's through. Seems like a good spot to put the Madison isolator box. Got my drill, got all my tools. Network cable's through, the internal cable we ran. We have to make sure we have enough clearance from finished ground, so it has to be a minimum of 350. We also got to make sure we drill directly into the brick. We don't want the isolator housing to fall off. And we'll just mark it out with my marker. Everything's marked out. Now we can drill into the bricks. I've got my earmuffs or plugs. Make sure you put them on safety. And I've got my protective glasses. Okay. Make sure there's nothing in the way. We're all safe to drill. Ready to go. That one worked out nice. And just one more. Okay, just a visual inspection. Everything's fine. We can now go our nice green plugs, place them in the hole, and just gently hammer them in. Just trim off some excess. We can now begin to put on our isolator box. Cordless drill, or you can use it by hand. Place my level on top, just make sure it's nice and level. Finish that off, and that's nice and secure. Okay, we've run our network coaxial cable from the underground network, and we've also run our internal cable as well. Just so I can determine which one is the network coaxial cable and our internal cable, just a little slight angle cut, so we just don't get confused when we're connecting up to the isolation device. First of all, I'll place a F compression connector onto the network. We need to place our rubber boot, and we'll slide that on. I'll get my cable strippers, and as we did before, just a couple of gentle turns, and it should peel off nice and easy. Again, I'll grab the Stanley knife, remove the outer foil, peel the braid back. We can now put our compression F connectors on. Make sure they are the approved Foxtel and Telstra items. And the center dielectric is flush at the top of the F connector, so that one's nice. When we are trimming, make sure it's a nice straight cut. Put your hand over so we don't get any center conductors flying away. Visual inspection, making sure that everything is prepared nicely. I can grab my compression tool, insert, nice squeeze holding the cable so it doesn't fly away, and that's beautiful. I'll grab my isolation device, and that's labelled network in and customer out. So we'll grab the network cable first. We'll begin to screw that on by hand. Okay, I'll grab my torque wrench, and we'll just turn it until we hear the click. And that provides a nice, secure fit. Previously, I explained the rubber boot was on the network cable. We must make sure that is pushed all the way to the top, as far as we can get it up. And that provides protection against any voltage that might occur across the isolator, so we don't get a zap. What I have to do now is make sure we label our internal cabling, so for the next technician, they know where this cable leads to. And we install this one into the lounge room. So on our label and our permanent marker, we can just write lounge. Just peel that off, just nice and high. Lip it around a couple of times, and that'll stay on securely. And that's nice and secure and neat and protected. Lastly, we need some more of the green Telstra tape, and this is to go inside the isolation box. So to inform the next technician that this is a cable network, we need to have at least 3 labels high and just inside the Madison box. We can close that up. We can now finish off inside.